Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Killer Bunny here, and I would like to be making this video for my viewers who are into making their own Pokemon battling, but maybe they don't quite know how to do it, or they don't know the tools that they need to do it. So I would like to show you guys basically step by step of how I make my videos off of Showdown and record and all that good stuff. So basically the tools you're going to need, you're only going to need three things. Sometimes when you record, you're going to only need two things, but I'll explain that later. What you're going to need is Microsoft Expression Encoder 4. Second, you're going to need Windows Movie Maker. Now if you have a Mac computer, I can't really help you too much because I'm not sure how the Mac systems work with movie editing. I know you're not going to have Windows Movie Maker. You might have one similar. I don't know. I've never owned a Mac in my life. I don't even know if I've used one. Actually, yes, I have used one. But I've never owned one in my life, so I'm not really sure with their systems. I mean, you could probably Google something and figure that out. But this video is probably not for you if you do have a Mac. But if you do have Windows, I could for surely help you. So you're going to need Microsoft Expression Encoder, you're going to need Windows Movie Maker, and you're going to need Sound Recorder. Okay, so Microsoft Expression Encoder, Microsoft Expression Encoder 4. Click here, and it'll bring you to this page. Now I'll leave a link in the description for this, but I'm just showing you guys in case my link doesn't work or something. So I just want to make sure that it works. You're gonna click, make sure it's on English. I mean, unless you don't speak English, but then you wouldn't be understanding what I'm saying right now. So I don't know why you're watching this. And then you click download. Once you download, you go through the whole setup process. Then once you do the setup process, then you're gonna want to open it up. This one right here with the little red circle is your screen capture. That is what I'm using right now. The screen capture can be adjusted to any size you want. It could be your full screen, what you're seeing right now. It could be the size of this little icon. It could be the size of this little arrow, this shortcut arrow. It's whatever size you want. It's customizable. Now, with the screen recorder, you can record and narrate at the same time. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. So you go to a replay. I'm just going to go to a random person's replay on here. Let's see, turn the music off before I start this. Now what I do is I get it to where it's that screen right there. Then, I start doing my team preview. I used to edit on PhotoBucket, but hey, this works too, and plus they're animated sprites instead of just looking at a picture. They're animated, so I thought this was cooler, and it's easier for me, so it's a win-win. Anyways, what you're gonna want to do, what I do is I set up for this box. I just put it where it's this box. It's really easy to set up size. You guys will see. It's really user-friendly. Then, I talk a little bit about it. You can customize your speed right here. And then you can, you hit the recorder, and then, I start talking. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Killer Bunny here, and today we got an OU match with Bug Mania, C Bob, and, you just start talking. And then talk a little bit about the battle. Now, you don't necessarily have to record your voice. There's settings in there in the sound recorder, in the screen recorder, that make it where you don't have to narrate. You can make it where you can just record the screen. You can record the battle music with the video, or you can record the battle music and the video and your voice narration. So it's really user friendly. You guys will be able to figure that out. You guys can set that up. But if you are gonna just record, see, you can record and just play it. Just play it, let it record. Just keep letting it record, and you don't have to be saying anything. If you turn the audio off, And then what you do is once you stop the video, not from here, but I mean once you stop the video on the screen capture, you will get a screen that says, it will be a little pop-up and it will say send to encoder on the bottom. Well, when you send it to the encoder, that's what this is. You're going to encode your video. Okay, you're not going to see this screen, so let me go to the screen you're going to see. If you do, just click OK. Then you're going to see this screen. Now let me just open a job just so you guys can see what it'll look like from your video. Okay, so the screen you recorded should be here, and it should look something like this. Now what you're going to want to do, this looks complicated. This looks very complicated and overwhelming. Well, it's not. You don't need all these tools. Basically, all you need is these two right here. Your audio is audio. It's your voice, the game music that you recorded. Actually, it's only those two things. It's either your voice narration or the game music that you recorded. So if you don't have any audio, then click that off. Your video is what you need. It's your video. So what you need to do is, once you've figured that out, if you have audio or not, then you go down here to encode. Now, the process of encoding is however long your video is, the longer it is, the longer it's going to take to encode. That's just how it is. So be prepared for that. And once you're done encoding, actually let me pause it right here and then I will come back once this video is done encoding. Okay, now the encoding is almost done. Okay, now it just finished. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to our videos, and this is the one that I encoded. That I just encoded. Here's just a preview of what it is. This is an old match. I've probably already posted this. I don't even know. Most likely I have. So, yeah, there's the encoded video. You need to encode it just to get it in the video file. Okay, now what we're gonna need to do is open the Windows Movie Maker. So you go to Add Videos and Photos, and let's go to our screen capture, which is right here. So here's the video. Now, when you play it, it could have audio set up. It could not, depending on whatever you recorded. But you know, if you did record and narrate, as you're playing this video right now, you should hear your narration. But since I didn't narrate this video a long time ago, you're not hearing anything. So yeah, that's pretty much how that works. So if you did record without a narration, you know, you just record it and I'll narrate it later. What you're gonna need now is free sound recorder. Free sound recorder. I will leave a link in the description for this too. Free sound recorder is basically this little tool right here. As you can see, every single time I talk, the bars go up. So that's proving that your microphone is working. This is the record button. You just click this. If I were to click this right now, it would start recording my voice from further on. This is only used if you're not gonna narrate while you're recording with your screen capture. I hope I haven't lost anybody yet. So, once you get the free sound recorder and you're finished, you want to add it. Here is all my recordings. Just add a recording, whatever one it is. This isn't the one that goes with this video, but this is just a random recording just to show you guys that it's there. And that's pretty much all there is to it. If you want to add your own personal music, really what you'd have to do is you'd have to go to save movies, save to computer, and then re-upload it and then add music. That's kind of complicated. You guys can ask me kind of how to do that later if you have trouble. You guys can leave comments if you have troubles with that. If you guys know a little basic about using Movie Maker, it should be kind of easy for you. So yeah, that's pretty much how I do it. And then this Movies Maker version actually has a YouTube feature. Just click on YouTube. It'll have the resolution size. I really just hit the recommended, and it'll have your username, password, and then type all that in, and it'll bring up title, description, tags, and that's about it. Then it uploads and you guys view it. That's my process of how that works. So I thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this helps. I know there's a lot of people who are inspired to want to make these videos. My personal inspiration is definitely Xenon. He is the reason I'm making videos. Honestly, I think he's the best YouTube narrator for Pokemon Wi-Fi battles. So Xenon is just an awesome person. I'll leave his link in the description to his channel too. I definitely recommend you guys check him out. He's awesome. He's just awesome. This one word to describe him. He's awesome. He's just like, I don't know, the way he does his narrations are just really cool. He talks about every little detail and aspect of what he's thinking, and he's a 10 times better narrator than me, so I 100% recommend you check him out. And I hope this video did help you guys. If it did help you guys, if you guys downloaded it all and it did work for you, leave a thumbs up so people do know it works, so it's not just kind of like this fake video that's roaming on YouTube. So if it did work for you, leave a thumbs up. Feel free, if something went wrong or I wasn't clear on something, leave a comment and I will answer any questions you guys have as best as I can. And yeah, please don't private message me. This is the only video I don't want you to private message me on. Don't message me on this video, because if you do have a question, leave a comment, because it might be somebody else's question too. So if they see it on my comments, I won't be having to repeat myself. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys did leave a comment. And yeah, I really do hope I was clear on this video, and it does help a lot. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace.